Ladakh in the Himalayas has a secret little known to most of us in India. It is home to a super fruit. In fact, it is a super berry. This unassuming plant has a storehouse of secret solutions. It offers multiple keys to various lifestyle diseases existing today. Want to discover more secrets about these berries from Ladakh? Would you want to access these keys to your health? This special video is loaded with information, so do make sure to watch until the end, right until the null point of the video. Our story starts from the late Dr. Brahma Singh, a scientist from India's Defence Research and Development Organization, discovered way back in 1991. The Himalayan berry is called by the name sea buckthorn. I know what you're thinking. How come this berry that grows high up in the Himalayas have anything to do with the sea? You will find the answers in the null point at the end of the episode. Among 7 of the known species of sea buckthorn, 3 species are found across many parts of the Himalayas, right from Ladakh to Himachal to Uttarakhand to Sikkim to Arunachal Pradesh. Of these 3, just one, which is scientifically called Hippophae rhamnoides, has been well researched and is found to have a lot of beneficial nutrients. So, this species is popularly used in foods and supplements and is grown widely in Ladakh and Himachal. The journey of sea buckthorn in India, from a plant which was completely unknown outside the Himalayas to the well-researched superfruit, started with Dr. Brahma Singh from the DRDO. However, the use of sea buckthorn is not at all new. I have compiled for you some historical fun facts of sea buckthorn that will give you a glimpse of not just its history but the potency of its uses. Sea buckthorn might just be the real-life Sanjeevani booty, referred to in the Ramayana lore as the legendary herb said to revive the nearly dead. No wonder some call it the modern Sanjeevani. It wasn't just swords and strategy that the legendary Mongol emperor Genghis Khan depended on. It was sea buckthorn too. This miracle berry is said to have fueled and energized his soldiers and horses, powering one of history's greatest empires. Hippos in Greek is horse and phae is to shine. So the sea buckthorn's genus Hippophae means shiny horse. The Greeks used these leaves as horse fodder to make the coats shine. Sea buckthorn's healing powers were first recorded in the 8th century, and it even stars in 30 pages of an ancient Tibetan medical text. Talk about standing the test of time. Sea buckthorn isn't just for history buffs. Sea buckthorn squash was the official health drink for Chinese Olympians in the Seoul Olympics in 1992. Sea buckthorn has also been used by Russian cosmonauts. With over 120 research studies backing sea buckthorn's health benefits, this wonderberry is literally the superfruit of the century. Sea buckthorn has been a staple in Ladakh's traditional Amchi medicine for centuries, and now it is available to revolutionize your health routine too. Inspiringly interesting, isn't it? Okay, all this is fine, but how do we know that what are the actual health benefits of sea buckthorn? What does modern science have to say? So, there are 3 parts of the sea buckthorn plant that are available extensively in supplement form. First is the pulp extracted from the berry. Second is the sea buckthorn oil, which is extracted from the seed and the berry. And third is the dried leaves. So, let's start by looking at the amazing nutritional composition of these. Sea buckthorn contains nearly 200 nutrients and bioactive components. Many of the components are well known for their health benefits. We will examine a few of them here. Let's start with the pulp. The variety of sea buckthorn found in Ladakh is significantly low in sugar compared to all other varieties. The pulp is rich in proteins, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and a range of 18 amino acids and antioxidants. The minerals include calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, and more. Of these, noteworthy is potassium. Vitamins include A, B2, B3, B5, B6, C, E, and even vitamin K. Particularly high are vitamin C, B3, E, and K. Incidentally, the vitamin C in sea buckthorn pulp is 10 times higher than in oranges and almost comparable to Amla or Indian gooseberry. The main antioxidant benefit of sea buckthorn comes from over 100 polyphenols, including many phenolic acids and flavonoids. A range of carotenoids, including beta-carotene, are also present. And of the 18 amino acids found, 8 are essential amino acids. That is not all. Sea buckthorn also has plant chemicals called phytosterols, which help safely lower cholesterol. Quite a rare and unique combo, isn't it? Oil is naturally found both in the pulp and in the seed of sea buckthorn. The oil extracted from the pulp and seed together has more nutrients than from the seed alone. Naturally, most of the nutrients found in the pulp are also found in varying proportions in the oil also. But the most important and noteworthy of nutrients in the oil are the omega fatty acids, omega-3, omega-6, the rare omega-7 and omega-9 as well. Again, sea buckthorn oil is perhaps one of the very rare plant sources that have all these omega fatty acids available from a single source. The leaf of sea buckthorn has 20% protein. There are also vitamins and minerals present similar to what we have seen in case of the pulp and oil. This is of particular relevance in its homeland where these leaves are used as fodder for livestock. But what is relevant for us as a user of the leaf tea for our health is a range of antioxidants that are available. These include 10 phenolic compounds including catechin and epicatechin, 1 phenolic acid namely ellagic acid, 1 flavonoid which is epigenin, and 6 flavonols including quercetin, rutin and camphophyrol. This wonder plant's virtues had gone unnoticed until clinical tests on medicinal uses were first initiated in Russia during the 1950s. They were first used experimentally in the diet of Soviet cosmonauts as they found that it protects the human body from cosmic radiation. Today, the various benefits are validated by a huge body of research from across the world. Sea buckthorn is used in over 200 products, including classic and natural medicines prescribed to treat ailments from heart disease, ulcers, liver disorders, burns, brain disorders, and even cancer and much more. The key health benefits of the pulp of the berries include anti-inflammatory effects, antimicrobial action, pain relief, promotion of tissue regeneration, boosting of the immune system, protection against cancer, reduction of bad cholesterol, protection from cardiovascular disease, liver and nerve protective effects, may also help regulate blood sugar levels. And here are the various benefits of oil extracted from the pulp and seed. Can help relieve non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, reduces unhealthy cholesterol and triglycerides, can help reduce asthma symptoms, can reduce allergies and inflammations, may have anti-diabetic effects, has cancer protective effects, corrects functioning of immune system, has protective effect on liver, kidney, skin, nerves and digestive system, can reduce platelet aggregation and reduces blood pressure, helps in wound healing. And what about the benefits of the leaf tea? Anti-inflammatory, reduces oxidative stress, may also have anti-diabetic effects, can help reduce visceral fat and body weight, can improve digestion and reduce constipation, has cardioprotective and neuroprotective effects, may inhibit growth and progression of prostate cancer cells. Sea buckthorn is not just beneficial for you and me, there is more. These berries are largely harvested from the wild in Ladakh where no chemicals are used, so they are organic by default. Our using sea buckthorn provides an added livelihood option for local communities in Ladakh. Being one of the few plants thriving in this cold desert landscape, it is ecologically valuable as well. The ecological benefits include nitrogen fixing, desertification control, soil and moisture conservation, acting as effective wind breaks, preventing wind erosion, habitat and food for wildlife species in Ladakh, and it improves the local microclimate where it grows.